Welcome to the reading. If this reading found you, then there's a message here for perhaps you or maybe someone you know. You have found the exit. Before I begin, a few numbers. First is 321, and I got countdown to blast off, or it could be a slowing down. Okay. I also got 404. Stop letting life happen to you and start co-creating what you want by being intentional. Okay. 525. You're being called to overcome challenges to level up. I got a couple of area codes. First is 646 for Manhattan, New York City. I also got 848, which is for New Jersey. I also got 1111. And from that, I gleaned stability in new beginnings. Also 1212. It's been coming up a lot recently. Even with setbacks, you keep moving forward. And I got 121, representing personal willpower and the ability to manifest desires into reality. So it kind of sounds or feels like 404 to me again. For the first song, I was hearing In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Okay. It goes on to say, you can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. And so I did some research on the song, and apparently Collins wrote it about his divorce. And he said there was a lot of anger, a lot of despair and frustration when he wrote it. Okay. And interestingly enough, immediately after, I heard, and this is all in my head, right? I don't listen to like the radio or anything like that. I heard Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. And of course, if you're unfamiliar, heartbreaker's gonna break, break, break. The hater's gonna hate, hate, hate. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off. Okay. So we'll see how it fits. First card we have is number 12, the Gort Ivy in reverse. Oh, okay. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. We have boobies, so I'm covering boobies. In fact, let me censor this bad boy right here. And it was in reverse. Ah! Okay. We have the 10 of Wands. The Cosmic Web in reverse. Hawk, Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. It's in reverse. Upper World. It kind of looks like more birds to me anyway. We have the Eagle in reverse. And Soul Tree. Not Soul Tree, but Soul Tree. Okay. Hope you can see this one. It's pretty dark. Okay. Challenges. Um, okay, I guess we'll start here with the ivy. Um, okay, so right off the bat, the deities or guides that represent this card are the weaver aspect of the goddess, like the Spider Woman, which is interesting because we have the web here. Um, the key words are inner knowing. Whoops. That's going to get interesting. Okay. Inner knowing, steady growth, determination, soul searching. Okay. So, because it's in reverse and this high priestess is in reverse, I'm getting either you or, like I said, someone you know is avoiding inner work. Perhaps over reliant on others for your self worth because the ivy clings, it grows in a spiral and it likes to climb things and cling to them. Okay. You may have limited insight into your shadow side, okay, because the roots of the ivy don't grow very deep into the dark ground or the shadows, okay. They're very phototropic. They like to grow toward the light, okay. Now I'm getting in your shadow, there may be hiding talents and resources that you have limited knowledge of. Okay. And I'm also getting, okay, this is, I'm not sure how this is tying in, but ivy can grow anywhere, like, and when it grows up, say, a brick wall, it can break the brick wall apart. Okay, so maybe you're being called to focus on inner growth to tear down this wall. I don't know. Okay, so I'm also hearing it's time to be radically honest with yourself about what you're feeling and why you might feel that way. And once you feel your emotions fully without distracting yourself away from them or numbing them or pushing them down, you move into a place where you can observe without judgment the cause and effect. Okay. Okay. So you may have lost your bird's eye view, is what I'm hearing, due to these challenges or this burden. Okay. And it actually asks in the book, are you listening to your intuition? And with this high priestess in reverse, I'm getting a resounding no. Okay, so I'm being called to say sometimes it is hard to hear the whispers of spirit and our intuition over the yelling and screaming of our ego. Okay. Intuition is like a gentle tug at your sleeve and ego is like a shove, right? Although when we don't listen to our intuition long enough, it can get louder. But generally, as a rule, our ego is the loudest in the room. So I'm also getting it's difficult to soar above the heavy, dense emotions our wounded egos can stir up. Okay. Um, okay. So the upper world is where our spirit goes after death. Kind of reminds me of the bardo, the place between this one and the next. And it's also where angels and spirit guides and ancestors all reside, if you will. Okay. The book actually talks about not falling into the temptation of only slightly improving because of the challenges, but rather to perceive the problem or the challenge as the irritant you need to take a great leap. I know I'm thinking of an oyster with a pearl, right? And it makes the pearl with an irritant. Okay, so the book actually also says something about you can't leap the Grand Canyon in 2 small jumps. I don't know what that means, but someone out there may. Okay, so I'm also getting the feeling someone may be feeling lethargic or like overly tired or exhausted or idle. Okay. Okay. Again, this eagle talks about having a higher perspective. Love it when the sinks sync up. And with this reversal, you may be looking at opportunities as obstacles. Okay. This actually asks, have you become trapped in your daily routine? Okay, not allowing yourself to dream, so you can expect your next meal or something like that. It also talks about the excuses of not having enough time, money, or sleep, being too tired. But if you deny your dreams due to the difficulties, you are ultimately betraying yourself. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the picture of an eagle, a bald eagle, pecking at the ground with the pigeons. Okay. So the eagle would be betraying itself by not soaring high. Okay. Now this ivy, I'm gathering, represents the creative, the creator, mother creator, Spider Woman, because it grows in a spiral. I don't know if you can see, but it grows in a spiral, right? And much like a spider web is made in a spiral. And this talks about the intricate interconnectivity, say that five times fast, of everything, okay? And embracing the interplay of cause and effect. So, It also talks about unity consciousness. So we are each just part of the whole. Okay. How is this tying in, Spirit? Now, the soul tree makes me think of the tree of knowledge. Okay. So stepping back, slowing down, 3, 2, 1, and observing without judgment, learning. Okay. And also, trees, their roots grow down into the darkness, into the shadow, right? Gravitropic, and the leaves grow up toward the light, the upper world. Okay. So there's something here about going into your shadow, without judgment. Important, without judgment, and observing how we're looking at the challenges or irritants or obstacles, and raising our perspective to see them as opportunities. Now, what's interesting is the ivy, right, grows in a spiral and searches out something to cling to, like a tree. So it seeks out support. So again, you may be over dependent on the validation of others. Okay, so what's the remedy? I'm hearing go outside, hug a tree. What? Ground yourself, ground your put your feet, maybe earthing, put your feet or your hands in some dirt or on the earth, because I'm getting that there's messages in the earth, as well as from the upper world. So, okay, so now I'm getting the inclination that your spiritual voicemail box is full, and you need to tap in and listen to your messages. Okay. This has been an interesting one. Yeah, these challenges, these people with their wands are here. Oh, there's more boobies. Good Lord. This deck is full of them. They're too small to see, I think. We'll just say they are. They're placed in your path to help you learn, right? To help. Okay, so now I'm getting the image of a mirror. So, and I'm hearing that which okay, how do I say this? That which I don't, okay, that which I don't appreciate in you, I don't appreciate in myself. So that's one way of looking at it. I'd like to put a nice pretty bow on this message, but I mean, besides adjusting your perspective to see these challenges as opportunities and trusting your intuition and the synchronicities and signs that the upper world is sending you, and to be intentional, okay, and co-create instead of just letting life happen to you. I guess that's how to shake it off. Shake off the anger and despair and frustration of these challenges. Okay. That's all I'm hearing. If you like the way I read, I surely, truly love the support and the light and love you send. I hope you were able to glean something from this. And if not personally, I hope you can share it with someone who may find it helpful. And with that, I'm going to close it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.